Hello, Leo, and welcome to a Timeless Justice for Leo reading, where we discuss the topic of justice, however the conversation would like to be held. Bear in mind a few things before we get into your reading, okay? You have tapped into a collective reading that I, 7th, am holding at this time. This is not a personal one-to-one connection, so use your discernment to take what you like, leave anything behind with me that may not have been to your liking. Keep in mind a few things that whatever and however you're affiliated to the terminology of Leo and or the latter, and however being here is in true form to taking in anything that the reading may give you or provide for you, and for you to take it or leave it, okay? Understand that the term justice may come across to you, the listener, as being merciful and or merciless. However, it is again in true form, however the energies would like to be disclosed. I, 7th, the interpreter of these insights of Sekhmet, which this channel belongs to, for whom this channel belongs to, doesn't really care for your opinion, all right? So opinion need not apply, and however, I am empathic to the idea and knowledge that you may feel triggered, okay? And you may find it to be merciful and or merciless, okay? This is why the trigger is triggering, because I'm here to trigger it. Okay? Okay. With that being said, keep in mind a few things. As already mentioned, this is one of 2 sister channels. To reach the sister of Sekhmet of Bastet, the description box below will have that energy for you. Access, well, energy, interesting. We'll have that access for you, okay? Should you be inclined or interested to check that out. There will also be access to my website where you'll find out information as to who I am as 7th. And if you are interested to book anything I have available, you can do that via there. Bear in mind, I am a one woman show, okay? So that means any kinks or hurdles or whatever, if they need to be explained or expressed, please do so. Try not to be an asshole about it, as I am still growing and learning and fixing those kinks and ironing out the kinks as we go, all right? And just more importantly, just really remember that feminine and masculine energies are non-gender specific. However, femininity has both feminine masculinity, masculinity as well has both feminine masculinity. Okay? All right, cool. Bidi bing, bidi bang, bada boom. All right, I'm 7th, aka Master 7th, that reads these energies for you. I'm a master healer that provides remote wellness alignments and tarot intuitive insights, such as this. I welcome you to your Justice for Leo reading. Okay. All right, we have the Hanged Man, 2 of Pentacles, and a 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. Yeah, you're not meant to make a decision right now. All right? You're not. You're meant to just experience everything. There's a lot of repeating patterns coming in that are shaping new questions within you. Maybe existential questions, maybe also highlighting an ongoing question or a forgotten question, okay? But however, you're supposed to also embrace this returning of something. You really are. It's setting you up for a next chapter, whether that is the next chapter of your personal self and growth, or a much needed chapter of expansion. Either or would be an expansion. But the lesson is for you to see that expansion. So if the external factor has to happen in order for you to have that trigger internally, then that's what will happen. However, if we can omit from that happening and reach you internally before an external shock value happens, let's start there. When it comes to emotions, all right, you are someone who is at least mature enough to understand emotions they come and go, all right? How someone emotes to something is absolutely independent and such a personal transaction that no two people may react the same way to a certain situation. It's the same empathy and credit that we give and compassion towards that everyone, for example, in the grieving stages, everyone grieves differently. Or everyone reacts to pain differently. However, what stays the same is that there is something painful, right? And then it's like, oh, what are my side effects and symptoms of this pain? A lot of people right now in the cycle of collective are not really adept or keen or not really very open to accepting that your body of existence as human is also a side effect and symptom of being in this space of earth. Okay? You are also having side effects and symptoms, 555. Wherever you are in accepting that message is your rightfulness to accept that message. Wherever you want to take in a little or all of it or nothing, that's up to you. And we're going to leave it at that. That we're going to leave right there where it is. Yeah, because it's you. It's up to absolutely you. Whatever the fuck you want to do with that. You're going to accept it. You're going to either take control of it or not. All right? Wands is fire energy. So either you take the passion and agree or struggle to agree or think that you're ignited in pain or ignited into the fortitude of change and power and expansion. Up to you. Are you comfortable? Fuck no. This is not comfortable. All right, it's not comfortable. It's a bit more like, whoa. All right, and I get it. More power to you. But don't say in that moment, Jesus, take the wheel, because no. Put your hands back on the fucking steering wheel. Take charge. Take charge. Don't just look at it. Take charge. Don't just feel it and know about it. Take charge. And you see with the take charge here? He's just putting up his fucking defense. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Put it in a fucking defense. The problem with taking offense and stepping into defense is that you have an eternal war with what is right or wrong in doing this. To be honest, Ether likes that a little bit. Because you're a bit like, oh, I don't know what to do. Like, you're figuring it out, you're growing, you're going crazy, though. So that's not working for you, right? You're going crazy. You're in pain, there are physical accidents happening, some weird shit happening around you. You're getting blows from left and right, left corner, left field, and you just don't understand what the fuck is happening. And what is happening is that the wheel is spinning tighter and tighter and tighter, all right? It's spinning tighter and tighter and tighter. There is no more this allowed when you know exactly what you could do to make you feel still like this, but stand affirming in what it is you feel. Even if it's sadness, affirm it. Be existential in how you fucking... You communicate a lot of your passion with the people that at the end of the day, you don't have over for a cup of coffee, which is a bit of a problem for you. And then at the same time, when it comes to applying certain protocols to what you think you miss or would like to try, you're putting up some sort of expectation that someone else should do it, not you. But the problem here is you have the wisdom to do it, so why don't you give it a chance? Why don't you set the example? What's wrong with that? Some of you are like, what? That's right. I'm going to use the word romantic. Be romantic. If this is going to be very specific. If you are a gendered specific woman, anticipating that a gender specific man ought to buy you flowers, buy the man some flowers. Set an example. You have to understand that if you have trauma and you can look outside the window and the sea of trauma is everywhere, then you have to be the fucking example. Be the fucking example. Be the example. Don't be a role and pretend like a chihuahua to be a fucking greyhound or a fucking pit bull. No, you're a chihuahua. Hilarious. Okay. Anyway. Oh, Lord. No, I'm not taking that mess. It's messy when too many cards come up, right? Because it's like trying to expose all these different points. And these points are not going to be exposed and have fair credit of the isolated time of exposure that they really want. Okay, so that's why. One problem at a time, please. Ace of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords, all right? Like, put down the phone line and call in your prayers and your manifestation. It's fucking busy. A lot of egos don't like that shit that I said that. Oh, I'm blasphemous. Oh, how could you speak in divinity of this kind? When's the last time you turned on the television, turned on an app, turned on your subscription, and saw some incredulous shit that people are getting away with? You think I'm worried about saying that shit? No. Divinity has and will reach me. Yeah, I'm still breathing. So we're good. That's it, folks. I'm wishing you a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the ether of this time and space, and may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing. Take care.